Welcome to Wonderland Weekly, hosted by Toronto Ty. Now sit back and have a wonderful week.
Hey everyone, Toronto Ty back here at the park again on Splashworks Opening Day. It is going to be a fun day, I am sure. I am really looking forward to jumping off a cliff. I have never done anything like that before, so this is a super unique experience for me. Just a quick update here. So Splashworks Water Park has a dedicated entrance over there, so you just have to go through there if you have your Splashworks plus Wonderland reservation. So I'm going to do that, and yeah, I will see you guys in there. Over here at the entrance to the Grand World Exposition of 1890 and the closed Extreme Skyflyer, the 40th anniversary shop is still not ready. Well, hopefully it'll be ready soon. I'm super excited to check stuff out there. And you know, I was also thinking, this is a really silly thing, but wouldn't it be great if there was, since Extreme Skyflyer is closed, wouldn't it be great if they had a stage here and just had a show? Maybe an anniversary show? Oh well. Yeah, I don't know what to say, but I think maybe that would have been nice. Here in Splashworks, you get a great view of the newly retracked section of the mighty Canadian Mindbuster. As you can see, very fresh and brand new wood here. And yeah, again, it does provide a much smoother ride for that small portion of the ride. It's a fairly small section, and honestly, the rest of the ride is getting really rough, so I can't say that I recommend it, but definitely try it out. Alright, over here at Mountain Bay Cliffs, a new for 2021 Splashworks attraction, I got a friend of the channel, Steven, here to volunteer to be a jumper for my video, as you are not supposed to film people that you do not know when you are in Splashworks. Totally makes sense. Steven, how was it? Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, I did get a couple jumps off of it. I did the 10-foot level and the 16.5 level, and there's my other friend of the channel, Amadeo, right over there. So he's going to be doing the 16.5-foot level, which is, I can tell you, is quite intense. Amadeo, how was it? Awesome. So yeah, so I did get his parents' permission, which is needed anytime you are filming in the water park. Make sure to not include anyone who is under 18 if you have not gotten their parents' permission. So yeah, just be aware of that. 3, 2, 1, go! Whew. That is, yeah, just quite a jump. So, quick review of Mountain Bay Cliffs. I did the 10-foot jump first, and yeah, it was a little intimidating, but you know, it was fun. It's kind of freaky to just, you know, jump off of a cliff, which is the whole point. But yeah, super fun. And then yeah, and then I did go to the 16.5-foot level, jumped off of there. Oh my goodness, that was that took a little bit more effort to do. Yeah, a little bit more bravery. And my goodness, it is a 15-foot pool, 15 feet deep, that is. And yeah, so my foot did briefly graze the bottom, which is totally normal. But yeah, because of the pressure difference there, then my ears actually popped, which is just crazy. So that was a really weird, wild experience. And yeah, I mean, it was absolutely amazing. I have not gotten the courage to try the 25-foot jump yet. I was going to go back later in the day. I still might, but for now I wanted to, you know, check out the rest of the park, get some food, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Standing over here next to Lumberjack, just wanted to take in the sights. It is, yeah, just so incredible to be back in the park. I'm loving it, and yeah, it's good to see the rides running, and this is a great spot because you can see the fly in the background and Leviathan. So yeah, that's all kinds of good news. Plus, of course, Lumberjack here and Shockwave if it were in mid-cycle. So yeah, just one of those spots in the park. It's just really fun to just stand and watch. Over here by Vortex, I love Vortex. It is so fantastic, but they did not expand the queue. And this would have been the perfect time, because this is just kind of terrifying to me. There's too many people all crowded together. Why? Just a little bit of extra space here. Just maybe next year. Waiting in line for funnel cake in medieval fair, and I love this spot, looking at the nature. Woo. This might be one of the saddest looking funnel cakes I've ever gotten, but hopefully it will still taste good. I am excited to be back eating funnel cake here at the park. I have missed funnel cake so much. So one thing I forgot to show off last week, or didn't notice, I was distracted by Riptide, is this new centerpiece for Spinnovator. I can't say I'm a huge fan of it, but you know, updates are always good to see. It's always good to see, you know, older rides getting some love. So, yep. Minor change over here by Sugar and Spice Pastry Shop. You no longer enter through the candy apple door here. You go through the sweet shop. So they have two separate doors there. So one is for entering and the other for exiting. So all the traffic in there is, I think, supposed to go in kind of a loop. And I think that's just to make it easier to yeah, just to keep track of how many people are in the building at one time. I appear to have terrible luck with Sugar and Spice Pastry Shop. It's not open today, unfortunately. I know it was open over the weekend, so hopefully by next week I'll get to try something. Over here by Vortex's first drop, I just wanted to give a shout out to the absolutely incredible associates who are working so hard to make sure that the COVID-19 policies are being followed. They are spieling to guests on the lift as a reminder. Masks have to be kept on during all rides. Just please follow all park instructions. And again, the associates have been doing an incredible job. They've even been stopping the train on the lift if there is someone who really refuses to listen. Kudos to the incredible associates who have just been doing such a great job maintaining all the protocols and with such a short time frame before the park opened. It's really impressive, and I do notice. So I am over here in International Showplace. I was checking out the Wolf Jocks Canine All-Stars. Look forward to seeing that video at some point. Just wanted to show off the distancing that they have here in the theater. It's really good, in my opinion. They have some rows where they have these signs with red text, which says, "This row is unavailable," so you cannot sit in that entire row. And then the other rows have little signs that say, "This seat is unavailable," so you can sit on either side of the sign, and that just really helps to keep the families together while just keeping the groups separate. Out here by Wonder Mountain's Guardian, which is currently closed. I think they are waiting for some restrictions to be lifted, which will apparently be happening soon. Not sure about the park's restrictions, but in terms of the government, then they will be relaxing some of those starting this Friday, so we'll see what that means for the park. But I just wanted to give a shout out to Amadeo and Steven, who I ran into in the park today. Those guys are awesome. Thanks for watching. And looking forward to hanging out with you guys in the park sometime soon. Anyone else, if you ever want to meet up in the park, just let me know. You can message me through Facebook or Instagram, and I will try to note it. Try to get back to you about it. It can be a little hard for me to be checking social media all day while I am at the park. But yes, awesome running into those two at the park. Thanks so much for volunteering to be filmed in the water park, and looking forward to seeing more fans in the park in the future. Ending off another week here at Canada's Wonderland. It was another fantastic day. I got to try out Mountain Bay Cliffs, which was super cool, just as if I was jumping off of Wonder Mountain's Victoria Falls, except not really, because not nearly as tall, and I didn't even get up to the highest level. I do have another Splashworks reservation in a couple weeks, so hopefully I will be brave enough to try it by then. We'll see what happens. And hopefully I did end up getting some footage approved to show in this video. Everything got kind of, again, totally my bad on that initially. So, but hopefully some stuff was approved, and you were able to see how incredible the new attraction in Splashworks is. It's really amazing, and I have an even greater appreciation for the Victoria Falls high divers now that I've jumped from less than, oh my goodness, well below half of what they do every day, starting on, I believe, July 15th. So, looking forward to seeing those guys again and cheering extra loud. And hopefully I'll have some more updates from the park for you guys soon. So I think that about wraps it up. Until next time, as always, have a good one.
Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to like the video, comment with anything you'd like me to cover in the future, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and support me on Patreon so that I can visit more parks and create more wonderful videos.